Well, hello, my dear viewers, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel. Yes. I know, I am late. It's Saturday already. One Piece has been released ever since Thursday, but on Thursday it wasn't released on Manga Stream, which was where I usually read it. It released on Friday, but Friday night I had some other plans that kept me busy until very late, and late enough so I couldn't record very well, and I was tired, and yada. Here I am, Saturday, 9:12 a.m. to bring you not only One Piece, but also Boku no Hero Academia. But as usually, let us begin with One Piece 873 in a sweet bind. And it starts off with a very curious cover page. The volume 9 of Bartholomew's arc, we found out that the city in which they assaulted and are trying to spread the love of Luffy is under the wing of no one else than the Yonko redhead, Shanks. Either Bartholomew is going to be in a very bad position, or in a very good position, since he's spreading the world of the Straw Hats. I don't know if he'll find someone from the Red Hair Pirates, but we'll see. Volume 10 will be the last volume of Bartholomew's arc. We will see how it goes next week. Okay, let us begin the actual chapter. Finally, here we go. Okay, so we are seeing the Big Mom pirates and other citizens helping each other. Okay, we see this is absolute pandemonium. The wedding and the cake are in shambles. Our plan to assassinate the Man Smoke was foiled, and that bloody Badgie was actually plotting to assassinate Mama instead. Badgie, you bastard. But as far as the explosion is concerned, we still have no idea what caused it. Okay. So they are actually discussing what happened with the... Was anything going on that needed reporting? Well, that's the thing. During the tea party, the Sun Pirates that had made camp on the eastern coast. That's right, those bastards scampered off. Here is Peckham's! The fishermen pirates gathered up all their stuff and ran for it. What in the world were they? Jinbei quit our crew and joined the Straw Hats. That's right, he did. Mama's state of mind was clear. Jinbei told them what was going on and temporarily postponed his defection to allow his friends a chance to escape. Katakuri's squads have already left in pursuit of the Straw Hats and Badgie, and another squad has already started attacking the Germa. Good, Brule, come with me. Of course, brother, will you finish off those bloody Straw Hats? I'll never forgive them. They used me like a rag. That's the plan. I'll take Straw Hat Luffy's head. I've realized that I must erase him before he's left to become a real threat to Mama in the future. Here comes Smoothie. Everyone get out of the city. Get as far as you can. What's the matter, Smoothie? Here comes Big Mom. Wedding cake. And there's Opera. The queen's eating feeds. I can't believe she had another temper attack so soon. She remembered how the wedding cake was destroyed and how she didn't get to eat it. What's that in her hand? Yeah, it's opera. Just to give her the food she wants. Where's the head chef? He's the only one that can remake the cake. Well, Lord Strausen. Wow. Strausen is really messed up. He has a huge bump out of his head. Oh, sorry. I know the guy's in such a bad shape, but the guy has a bump in his head. The guy has a small head, and then he has a gigantic bump coming out of his head. Oh, amazing. Mama, we have some wedding cake. What in the world are you saying? We saved some extra cake, Mama. The same cake with specially selected ingredients good enough to make your cheeks melt. The best wedding cake ever. If you wanted it, you eat it, but those pesky strawheads stole it and left. Those evildoers are heading for the southwest coast right now. They're trying to escape. Oh, Pero Supero, you bastard. Wedding cake? Yes, they have it. She should be able to listen to reason, and if she goes after them, that's two birds with one stone. Lead her, is that even possible? If you're lying, you'll pay with your lone life. Oh, God. Jesus. And there she goes. Oh, GT, Dragon Ball GT. Oh, God. The references are real. Oh, God, this is bad. Okay, sorry for the silence. I was actually just... There's a lot of text in this page, so... Basically their idea is actually very cool. Mama doesn't know what the cake was. So this is going to be their saving. So they're going to make a cake and say, oh, you know, Mama, this was the cake you were actually going to eat. It's a very good cake, so yeah. We know you love it. She was just focusing on the fact it was the wedding cake. It was a cake. She knew it was the most amazing and most delicious cake she was ever going to eat. She just didn't know what the cake was about. Who in the world could actually make such a thing? This is bad news indeed. At the very least, this island's done for. After that, I dare say there is no way of telling. Shall I save you all? The wedding cake itself was a chocolate chiffon cake. Chiffon cake is amazing. Oh, God. I want some. And when it comes to the taste of chocolate, I won't even lose to the head chef. And Sister Chiffon is a chiffon cake expert. The two of us together can certainly make that cake. But Chiffon is now married to that traitor Beji. I'll just tell her a thing or two. There it is, bad pudding. Lady Pudding, since when have you been so evil? The townsfolk only knew the cutie pudding. In truth, the ingredients for the wedding cake have been temporarily stored at Chocolate Town on Coco Island at the entrance to our territory. We actually do have backup illusion ingredients. Brother Peros, if Mama gets rid of the straw hats for us, lead her to Chocolate Town. I'll take care of the rest. Are you serious? That would be a huge help. Sanji insulted me, that bastard. If she'll go out of the way to get rid of him, then I've got to give Mama some sort of reward. Sure. Everyone, hurry, they'll be after us any minute now. Quit talking so high and mighty. And you're just riding on Jinbei. It's okay because Nami's cute. Oh, there we have it. Sanji's back on the gang. I love it. I miss this so much. Yes, cute and frail. The shortest route is to pass through here and then cut through the seducing woods. Wait, Brook's missing. Who's with Brook? I mean, I guess they don't need two people to command the the shark thing. And I guess we need someone to be left. I don't know. Let's see. Back into that forest. Will we be okay? Are you okay, my dear king? The stitch is hurt. Lady Tree, you'll stick back together soon. King Baum, so you're still alive. Oh, the poor guy. Where is one of them? I actually cut it into two ahead of time. Straw Hat sighted at 12 o'clock. In pursuit. Oh god. Our targets are right there. Shoot them. Oh my god. Something's flying toward us. Oh god, here she comes. With her Tricon sword. Oh! They're all Big Mom. Give me the cake. Oh no. No. Oh, come on. There's no One Piece next week. Oh, fuck, crying out loud. Oh, come on. There's no One Piece next week. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. Come on. I was expecting oh, come on. Resuming publication in the double issue. Does that mean double chapter? Or mayhaps bigger chapter? I don't know. But honestly, I gotta say something. I've said this before, you guys might know. Every chapter that goes on, I see the way towards the end of this saga getting more and more, getting further and further away. And that's not good. I'm actually getting quite scared. I always thought that this saga wouldn't go as far as Dressrosa had. But I'm thinking, and please do give me a second to check that out, I think that Whole Cake Saga is actually going for almost as much chapters as the Dressrosa Saga. If you remember, the Dressrosa Saga had 100 chapters, 101 most specifically. So we went from chapter 700 to chapter 801. Sorry, it spanned 10 volumes from 70 to 80. Okay, so Whole Cake Island arc began in chapter 825 to the current. So we are nearly 50 chapters in. Yes, we are nearly 50 chapters in Whole Cake Island. I mean, it looks a lot. It actually is half of Dressrosa. It just looks like a lot. But for it to end on chapter 875, it looks short. But for it to end on chapter 880, it looks a little bit longer. Because, like, now that I see this, the fact that Brook is missing may signify that he will come to their aid. The question now is, what can Brook do against Big Mom? I mean, he was the only one apart from Sanji and Luffy already. But he's the other member of the Straw Hats that was able to fight with her one on one on all this ground. However, if he shows himself up, I think Big Mom will. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe he'll show up. Big Mom will see that he's alive. She'll feel even more crazy, and she'll be shut down. Like, she'll shut down, and then she'll wake up. There will be a cake waiting for her. I don't know. Pudding is not necessarily going to do anything bad, I think, because the bad ass act that she pulled with the gun back there, I don't think it was it was an act. It was not her true evil self. It's for the first time that she used her evil side to acting. Usually, she's an evil person and uses her good person act to fool other people. This time around, I believe she appeared with her good personality. She has good intentions. She just pulled the evil side act to fool her brothers and sisters. Because I don't think she has any intentions of harming Chiffon. I don't think she has any intentions of harming Sanji whatsoever. However, she's kind of on a race against time. So, I don't know, maybe she plans to murder Big Mom herself. Maybe that's why the gun. Could she do it? Though, I mean, apart from the psychological side of it, could she actually shoot her mother? I mean, would the bullet have any effect? We know those are the special Candy Jack bullets made by Pero Supero, I believe. So, and they were even able to pierce the Van Smoke's iron bodies. However, I believe the Van Smokes are a tad below the Big Mom level of toughness. She is, after all, almost not a giant, but I mean, sorry about that. She's not properly a giant, but she's a big mama. So I don't think she'll actually be able to do that. But I don't think she has evil intentions, at least not towards Chiffon and Sanji. So we will see, because we've learned from Pudding in the past that she kinda idolized Lola for running away and following her dreams of finding someone she would want to marry. So she kinda idolized that on Lola, and she kinda wished that for herself. The reason she went along with it, with Big Mom's plan, is because, as any other children, she's scared. They are all scared of Lilin. There's no other way. Even Pero Supero, the oldest son. Heck, even Compote, I believe. If Compote was in Pero Supero's situation, I believe even her would have been scared. And they are the oldest sons. They are the eldest of all of them. Pero Supero and Compote are the eldest of Big Mom's children. I don't know who's the oldest one, but they are the eldest. They are the eldest of the children, and I always thought they would be kinda immune to that, but not even them. Even Katakuri, who we see is a badass, like, the guy is cold and calculative, but there's no escaping Mama's rage. So, again, I'm scared on the direction this is going to take. So, oh, how cool! There's a fan art for a Father's Day with all the fathers of One Piece. Okay, so there's people considering Zoro's trainer, Fisher Tiger, and Jaguar the Soul of Father. And I have no idea why Van Smoke Judge is in this picture, but anyway. Senor Pink. the most manliest man in One Piece. I stand corrected. The most manliest man in One Piece is Mr. Tubon Kure. But anyway, getting back to the topic at hand. Yes, I am scared for what's to come to One Piece. Either Pudding and Chiffon manage to make the cake as fast as they can. This is going to take a while, and I think it's a while that should not be taken. Whole Cake Island was promised to be near its end, I believe around December or something along those lines. January, February, something along those lines. The Whole Cake Saga was promised to be at its end, and it's the chapter 873, and we're still no closer to seeing such end, because Oda just keeps putting Big Mom in the spot. Either he plans to make a grand reveal of something that Luffy has, a Gear 5th. Maybe he plans to tease something. Just that Luffy can manage to hold Big Mom for a while, enough for them to escape. Maybe that's what he's planning to do, but even that's a risky move. Because there's no amount of Kudo Burst that's gonna help them to get away as fast as they need. So they either go back to Chocola Town, and from there Pudding manages to give Mama the cake, Mama gets happy, and the Straw Hats just Kudo Burst the hell out of there, and some way, somehow, they manage to avoid persecution. Because, granted, they don't know where they are heading. They don't know that the Straw Hats will head for Wano. But I think Wano will be one heck of a saga. And before that, we have the world meeting, the world reverie, which I'm very, very excited to see. And just imagine, we still have the reverie this year, and Oda and his assistants said that we're going to see the Wano saga this year. We are already at the end of July almost. There will be no more chapter in July, so there won't be a chapter on the 27th. I'm checking the PC calendar, so I don't have my physical calendar right now. So we won't have a chapter on the 27th of July. So we'll only have one at the 3rd of August. So assuming that it's going to be the same cycle, 4 chapters and then a break, we will have a chapter on the 3rd, 10th, 7th and 24th of August, leaving out the 31, the 31st of August. And then the same cycle repeats for September, but instead we'll have the 4 weeks of September, because September is only 4 weeks theoretically. The 1st of September is a Friday. So we'll have the 4 weeks of September, assuming some things don't change. Then we don't have the 1st of October. I'm assuming if Whole Cake is to finish on the 875, it will finish on August 10th. But since I don't see that happening, my best choice here is that Whole Cake Island saga will end. So let me see. So on the 10th will be the 875, and then we have 876, 77, a break. 878, 9, and 80. On the 21st of September, Whole Cake Island saga will end. That's my best prediction. If he doesn't want to end it on the 875, which I don't think it will happen, it must end on the 880 chapter. Going further away from that, will just be ludicrous. Then we may have a break on the 28th, and on the 5th of October the Reverie begins, and we will have October and perhaps November if there are no breaks, or even if there is, we will have 8 chapters for the Reverie saga. It looks very little because in December we all know that there's only 2 chapters in December, and which will be the 7th of December and the 14th of December, because probably on the 21st and on the 28th there will be no chapter because of the Christmas breaks and the New Year's breaks, the whole season break that there is during that time, and probably January as well. So I don't know, there's always the leaks and whatnot, there's always leaks in that time of the year, and we might end up getting the chapters earlier, but I don't know. I think we are safe to assume that unless the Reverie saga is like very very short, which is going to pain me a lot if it is. I was counting with at least 20 chapters for the Reverie arc. I think we may not get as many as that. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm not very confident that we'll see Wano this year. It was promised to us, I know, but plans can change. But anyway, this is it for this chapter. Before we go, and please allow me just some more minutes. A piece of news you might have already heard. One Piece will be getting a live-action TV show from Hollywood. I am scared. I am very, very scared. Like, the producer will be Marty Hadelstein, the guy behind Prison Break, which I never saw, and the guy behind Teen Wolf, which I've seen some episodes and really didn't enjoy it. I'm actually quite scared. Like, the project is approved by Oda, so yeah. He said that he's agreeing to this series, to a live action series 3 years ago. He decided to make a live action series of it. So yeah, he's happy about it. He says he may cause anxiety to us, and he's right. However, since he approves it, and since he'll be somewhat at the helm of the series, like, I'm a little bit more at ease. Not quite, but I'm a little bit more at ease. My problem with it is, will they use, and please don't take this as racist, it's not. We know that the One Piece chapters don't look Asian. None of them do. I mean, some might, but the majority of them don't. So will they use American, European, Caucasian actors or Asian actors? Will it be English voiced? Will it be Japanese voiced? What's the amount of CGI that's going to go into it? Because we cannot forget, some of the later sagas in One Piece will require tons of CGI. Will it be an original story? Will it follow the main story of One Piece? Will it follow from the beginning till the end? Will there be many known actors? Will there be no known actors to avoid the lore-breaking situations? There are a lot of concerns here. I have a lot of concerns with this. We'll wait for more info. I might, and I am considering this, doing a separate video on that live action series, but we'll need to wait for more information. Maybe I'll combine it when we have more information about the new games that were announced. which we don't have this week. I was expecting some more info, but we don't have such info. Never mind, mayhaps next week. But my friends, this video has gone long enough. Half an hour is more than enough. I'm sorry for the time. If you have stayed up until this long, I do very much appreciate that and thank you for it. But now it's time for me to go. I have another video for you coming right up, which is the Boku no Hero Academia chapter. We will see how the fight against the Precepts is going and which turns will it take next. My dear friends, my dear viewers, I hope you have enjoyed this week's chapter of One Piece as much as I have. Despite my obvious concerns, I have enjoyed the chapter, and I always enjoy the chapters. I wouldn't be a true fan if I hadn't some concerns from time to time. I'm not totally a fanboy. Maybe 99% of myself is. I'm kidding. But I do have some concerns, and that's what makes fans fans. They don't just adore the thing they like. They show concerns for it from time to time, and they'll give their opinions, which is what I do from fan to fan, which are you guys on that side. I know this line sounded cheesy as all hell, but hey, who doesn't love cheese? Ha! My dear viewers, my dear friends, this is it for One Piece for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Next week we'll have a break. Maybe I'll finally decide to ring up the theory I've been cooking in the oven. Now that I've said it, I have to do it. And I will do it instead of playing Skyrim every day after work. I'll start actually working on the theory. But anyway, my dear viewers, my dear friends, I hope you have enjoyed it. If I don't see you in the Boku no Hero Academy video, I wish you a fantastic weekend and